How to invest in stocks, a complete beginner's guide. So, why start investing in stocks? Well, investing allows you to set aside money while you're busy with life and have that money work for you. It's a means to a better living, or you have the knowledge that money loses value over time with inflation, which is about 2% per year. Even with your savings account, your money will lose value. Online stock trading is the most common way for beginners to start and to gain experience. When you buy a stock, you are buying part ownership of a company and you make money as the stock price rises over time. So, how do you buy stocks? You will need an online stockbroker. Well, my preferred choice is etoro as they're fully regulated and offer insurance on your investments. Which stocks to buy? When you start out, I would recommend copy trading or index funds. Now, if you want to do it alone, make sure you complete some training on trading stocks. So, what is copy trading? Index funds, or if you want to learn how to invest in stocks, where do I start? Well, I'm going to show you now. Okay, so copy trading is a feature by eToro. So it is copy trader. eToro's most popular feature allows you to view what real traders are doing in real time and copy their trading automatically. So this is how I started out investing in stocks, and I absolutely knew nothing about trading, but I've learned so much from doing copy trading. Since I started copy trading, it's so easy to do. You don't need any experience. I'll just show you here. So if you come to eToro, and if you want to sign up for eToro, please use the link in the description, and you can sign up and you get a free 100,000 virtual portfolio to try. So it's virtual money, and I'll show you that now. But I'll show you everything you need to know. So you come here, you just go on to discover, and you can see copy trader here. So all these people here are popular investors, and you can copy their trades automatically without, it doesn't charge you any extra, but you do pay the spread fees, which is the difference between the buy and sell price, which is normal for stock trading platforms to charge. Okay, there's no commission on eToro either, which is a bonus. So you can come here and you can see here most copied, and you can see their annual return, and you can see what risk score there are and what they're invested. You can see everything they're doing in real time, and you can copy their trades in real time also. So let's start here with Wesley. He's very popular on eToro. So you can see here you can come over to the portfolio and read what kind of investments to do. He's been investing since 2015. Okay, what's his strategy, etc. And you can see here on the stats, you can see all since he started on eToro how much profit he's made on each month. Okay, so you can see there. So this year he's up 1.89, but last year was 55% profit. The year before was 45%. When the market crashed in 2018 was minus 32, but that's is among all of the stock market was a weight on that year. 66.99 was here on the year before, and then 148.2 8% profit. So you can see all that. The risk score here is from 0 to 10. The lower the number, the less risk. 4 is very good, and also 5 is also good. So the max drawdown is just going to tell you here how much his portfolio has dropped in one day. The largest amount was minus 2%, minus 6% on a weekly, and minus 12% yearly. Okay, so he has 20,000 followers nearly. So you can see all this before you invest. You can see how many trades he does a week, etc. And you can come into his portfolio and see what he's investing in. Okay, so at the moment he's invested in all of these stocks here. Okay, so you can see that. And how do you copy him? It's so easy. So all you do is click copy, and then you put in the amount that you want to copy with. Let's say you want to copy with $500, and I'm using my virtual account here to practice. You can use this to practice, or I just use it to make videos today. And you can copy open trades. This means you want to copy all of his trades. Okay, so all you want to do is that. So what I have to do here is I want to just click on copy. I put in 500. Okay, and there it goes, $500, and I click copy. Okay. And what that does is I started copy Wesley. So I come to my portfolio here and it just let that load up. And you can see here I've copied lots of people in the past, but this is my virtual account, which I started out to see how it all works. Okay. I have a real money account and I do copy other people too. You can see here Wesley, I started copying him. If you click into my copy, you can see I copied him with 500. These are the spread fees, okay? So the minus 0.2%, these are the spread fees, the difference between the buy and sell price. And that's the only time you're going to get charged because the popular investors are not allowed to use leverage, etc. And it is 0% commission to buy stocks. So you can see here that I have bought into Bitcoin, I bought into Cardonia, Amazon here, okay? So you can see here, I copy everything exactly what he has done, okay? And that's how easy it is. And you just leave it and you let Wesley manage your money for you. That's how easy it is. Okay. So that is the copy trading feature. You can go through it yourself. There's lots of great investors. Okay. What about index funds? Okay. So what is an index fund? Okay. An index is a method to track the performance of a group of assets in a standardized way. Indexes typically measure the performance of a basket of securities intended to replicate a certain area of the market. Okay, so it just it's a measure of how the market is doing. An example of one of these is you might have heard about it is the S&P 500 index. So the S&P 500 index is an index of market capitalization weighted index of the top 500 leading publicly traded companies in the US. Okay, so it's the largest publicly traded companies in the US. And if you want to look at the S&P 500, the companies that's in it, and it's weighted on how large the company is, their market cap. So to get the market cap, you multiply the number of shares by the cost of the share. So you can see here 6.37% of the S&P 500 is an Apple, and then 6.3% of it's in Microsoft. Amazon is 3.9. Okay, so how do you invest in these S&P 500? So you just come to etoro. Okay, so you just come to discover here. And a good thing here, an interesting point, Warren Buffett, he's a famous long-term investor. He wrote in 2016 a letter to shareholders. With trillions of dollars are managed by Wall Streeters charging high fees, it's usually the managers who reap the outside size profits, not the clients. Both large and small investors should stick with low cost index funds. Okay, so index funds are a great way if you're a beginner investor and an easy way to invest in the stock market because they're low cost. Okay, so we come here, you can see here indices, they're low cost, you're diversified. So if you invest in the S&P 500, you're invested in the top 500 traded companies in the US. So you can come in here. At the moment that I'm making this video, the market is down today. So you can look at all of the indices. Okay, here is the Australian 200. So the top companies in Australia, the China, the German 40. And what you would do, here's the NASDAQ 100 is also a very popular one. You wouldn't invest all your money in the S&P 500. You can spread it out through different markets, etc. Because diversification is key to investing. So you're diversifying your risk. If one market is down, the other market may be up. So let's just click in the S&P 500. Okay, so here we go. Here it's the benchmark for the American economy. Okay, it's got the top 500 leading companies in America. Okay, and you can see the stats here. And historically, the stock market has risen over time. Okay, so since 2011, here you can see here the S&P 500 has risen massively. Okay, so that's that's the stock. It's at an all-time high now. So that's what you have to decide if you're going to invest in it now. But you can invest in different parts. So, but if you don't want to get into that, that's why the copy trading feature is so easy to do. But I wouldn't just invest in indices. You can invest in indices, you can invest in copy trading, and you can invest in other ETFs, etc. So ETFs is an indice, but it's just a collection of like IT stocks or a collection of oil or commodities, etc. And eToro has them all here. So you can also here is you can see here another very popular one here would be the Nasdaq 100, and people use this as a benchmark. So the Nasdaq 100 index was founded by the Nasdaq in January the 31st, 1985, and a stock market index comprised of the largest traded on the Nasdaq, okay, based on market capitalization. So these are the top 100 companies on the Nasdaq on a Nasdaq exchange, stock exchange. So you can also invest in that also. But also you can come and invest in, this is the easiest way for new investors to invest in the stock market because you're diversifying through lots of companies. But don't put all your money into indexes. You put don't as I said, don't put all your eggs into one basket. So maybe you can put 20% into indexes, you put 20% into copy trading, maybe you want to invest some 10% in cryptocurrencies, etc., etc. But you can decide that yourself. And I'll show you how you find out more information about all of that as I go along in this video. So you can see here ETFs. You can invest in these. These are just like indexes, but they're a collection of like IT stocks, or as I said, commodity stocks, and it's spreads your risk over different sectors. Okay, there's a lot of ETFs you can search for. So if you come in here, you can pick any of these, and you can come to see what percentage they are. As I said, the market is down today. So we just click into one of them here. Okay, so the ARC autonomous technology and robotics. So this is investing in AI technology and like robotics, etc. This ETF, okay, and you can come here and you can read about it. You can research it. You can select the stats, so you can see that you're not invested in one company. You're invested in a wide variety of different companies, okay. In this, okay, so you're diversifying and this is maybe something for the future, autonomous technology and robotics. So once you invest in this index, you're investing in many different companies. Okay, so it's a collection of companies. Okay, so that's what indices are. Okay, so now how about learning to invest? Okay, so the easiest way to like how to invest for beginners is YouTube. It's free. It's got so much great material out there. You don't have to pay for courses. Even though I did pay for courses, I've learned so much from YouTube also. So just come to YouTube and type in how to invest in stocks for beginners and watch go to the top videos. This is a 1.7 million views. So obviously it's good, okay? So we watch this video, we'd also watch this video, we'd watch this video, we'd watch this video. We'd watch all of these videos, and you can search for different things, okay, like that. Also, if you're going to sign up for eToro, remember you can sign up through the link in the description. It won't cost you anything, but you support my work. eToro has a free trading school, okay, with all investment 101, which will be a good start here. Also, you can see here investing 101. It'll tell you all about trading or investing in stocks, and also just use Google. So you can go, what is what is a stock, let's see, a stock exchange, and I'll show you which website you need to look at. So what is an stock exchange? And always go to this website here, investopedia.com. It's so good. Just type into Google your question, and then at the top here, always go to Investopedia. You might have to go down two or three, but it's usually at the top, and it'll show you here. Okay, so the stock market broadly refers to a collection of exchanges and venues that are buying and selling shares that are publicly held companies, etc. And you can learn so much. I've learned so much from this website, so highly recommend it, Investopedia, but use Google to search it. Okay, what are the risks? The only way to lose money in the stock market is to sell a stock when the stock price drops. The secret is to hold for the long term till it rises or recovers. As over the long term, the stock market historically rises. Basically, investing in stocks in the short term is risky, but less risky in the long term. How much do you need to start investing? You can start investing on etoro with just $200 depending on your country. Some tips for investing: pay off all your debt first. Only invest with money you don't need for day to day living. And the sooner you start investing, the better. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And remember to support my work for free. You can sign up to eToro through my link in the description. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.